the 18th of December, 2026, is quietly shaping up to become one of the most explosive dates in modern cinema. Two massive franchises, two global fan bases, and two of the biggest stars in Hollywood standing on opposite sides of the box office. On one side, Marvel Studios unleashes Avengers, Doomsday, marking a pivotal chapter in the MCU's Phase 6. On the other, Denis Villeneuve closes his epic sci-fi saga with Dune, Part 3. What could have been framed as a collision has instead been embraced as a moment now officially nicknamed Doomsday. The term itself didn't come from fans or marketing departments, but directly from the stars. Speaking at a recent event in Los Angeles, Robert Downey Jr. and Timothée Chalamet acknowledged the shared release date with humor and self-awareness. Downey, returning to the Marvel Universe in Avengers Doomsday, joked that both films landing on December 18 felt like destiny, casually floating the name Doomsday before adding, with a laugh, that they'd see if they were still friends once the box office numbers rolled in. The crowd's reaction made it clear this wasn't tension, it was excitement. Almost instantly, comparisons began forming to Barbenheimer, the 2023 phenomenon that turned a release date clash into a full-blown cultural event. Back then, two wildly different films didn't cannibalize each other, they amplified one another. Now, fans and industry analysts are asking whether Doomsday could spark a similar wave. The ingredients are certainly there. Massive spectacle, passionate audiences, and stories that promise scale, emotion, and finality. Avengers. Doomsday represents a turning point for Marvel. With the Russo brothers back in the director's chair and Robert Downey Jr. returning in a completely new role, the film is positioned as the MCU's most ambitious event since Endgame. It's designed to unite multiple storylines, characters, and timelines, a culmination that Marvel hopes will reignite the sense of occasion that once defined its theatrical dominance. Meanwhile, Dune Part 3 carries the weight of conclusion. Timothée Chalamet's Paul Atreides has already been through betrayal, prophecy, and war, and this final chapter promises to bring Denis Villeneuve's adaptation of Frank Herbert's legendary saga to a definitive end. The Dune films have built their audience patiently, through immersive world building and cinematic restraint, earning both critical acclaim and box office credibility along the way. The question now isn't simply which film will win the weekend, it's whether either needs to lose at all. Some analysts predict fierce competition, while others believe the shared date could fuel curiosity, double features, and online discourse that benefits both sides. Fans are already leaning into the moment, creating mashup posters, coining hashtags, and debating whether superhero spectacle or philosophical sci-fi will dominate December. What's clear is that Doomsday is already happening not on screens yet, but in conversations, memes, and anticipation. And with both Downey Jr. and Chalamet openly enjoying the moment, the clash feels less like a rivalry and more like a celebration of blockbuster cinema at its most confident. Whether it becomes the next Barbenheimer or something entirely new, the 18th of December 2026 is officially circled on Hollywood's calendar. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates, deep dives, and cinematic news like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because as Doomsday approaches, things are only going to get bigger.